Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our top story today is going to be election results, but here in the UAE, salaries are dropping as more talent moves to the UAE.
As well, Iraq police arrest masked thief and his friend who shared it all online.
Bella Hadid was in Dubai last night. We're going to talk all about it.
And Kris shares support for mothers after miscarriage.
Also, do stay tuned because later on in the show at about 8:50, we're going to welcome the founder and director of Casa, Milano, Azhar Sajan, talking all things design, everything that they've got going on down at Dubai's design district right now, and the future of design.
Well, as well, in today's rapid weather report, expect highs of 34 degrees with humidity at 67%. Winter, where are you? I want you.
It's still so sticky. It's still so hot. It's sticky. It's sticky online too. It's impossible to get away from the fact that it is elections day, and everyone's just wanting to know who is going to be the next president of the United States. It's Kamala versus Donald Trump. The polls right now are shifting towards Donald Trump, but it's too early to call. They're waiting for the swing states. Do we care? I don't.
I mean, to be honest with you, of course, you know, we are as residents of the UAE and. As we are not from the United States, I don't think it really matters that much to us. But what's funny is that we love watching the, you know, like the argument between both of the, you know, like opponents, which is like Kamala and Donald Trump, and I think it's really funny. And TikTok is hilarious.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's. I don't want to go down this road, but like it's like a TV show, and.
Yeah.
The way there's this video clip going viral this morning of Kamala on her phone speaking to a supporter. It's mid-elections and she dropped into kind of a fan or an election party. I'm not sure. Yeah. She's on the phone and then she shows the phone up and it shows the camera screen and you know people against her are like, oh, she wasn't on the phone and it's like. That's not what's important, you know? And I think we're so lucky in this country to see swift action, policy changes, and there's apparently $1 billion went into ad spend since Kamala joined the election race. $1 billion. I mean, crazy.
Look, of course, she's gonna be doing that because she wants to win the election.
For both of them, but I just mean it's such a wild, vast amount of money, and you'd rather it goes into the people.
Look,
on both sides.
I know, but honestly, as a Gen Z, all I can say is that I think it's funny because like the way Donald Trump is handling it is actually hilarious. He was like, well, Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. And I'm like, that is actually hilarious, and it's all over TikTok.
Okay.
It's all over TikTok. Or like when he was like, well, Kamala copied Biden's for sentences. You know what I mean? It's like he's like a teenage girl talking to his friend, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, he deserves to be in a Mean Girls movie."
Yeah, Trump is great at using one or two liners that go viral. I don't like that there's so much entertainment around it. I really wish it was more about the causes and the people and what matters. Anyway, we're going to watch it super closely. I don't know. Like I think. times are changing, and like I think like American influences here are less important. I think there was news yesterday about in Jordan they're not going to have Carrefour, even though it's European. We're focusing more on like what's important here, and I think that's what matters, and focusing on homegrown local brands and things like that. And what happens in America? Let's see. Tune in to any other news report for actual political updates. We're going to bring it closer to home to news about salaries, which is always high on people's agenda. So salaries are dropping as more talent moves to the UAE. So with population rising, salaries are dropping, and our favorite and least favorite report of the year is here. It's Robert Half's 2025 salary guide. And the key finding is that some salaries in particular industries are decreasing. So the report states that the influx of expats to the UAE is driving salaries down, making it an employer's market with plenty of talent to choose from.
Well, the average starting salaries for professional services roles fell by 0.7% last year, while more than half of employees plan to job hunt next year, hoping to find higher salaries.
So finance and accounting roles, they saw salaries down by an average of 2.1%, and also human resources, HR, finance, accounting, that's where the talent pools are widening. So we've got people from around the world in finance, accounting and HR thinking, I'm going to move to the UAE. That means they arrive here and it's an employer's market. And you really see this on Facebook groups. People put out, I'm getting this salary in another country. Is it fair that I'm being offered a lot less? And then I think it's because your competition isn't just from people in your country, but you're competing with people around the world who may be super talented, and because they're going to they'll take a lower salary, and that means the salaries drop.
I mean, the talent pool in the UAE is really wide, and people who actually work in the UAE really can be very talented on different levels. So I think it's very unfair to compare salaries, because someone who is getting a very high salary for sure must have climbed up a ladder of different job markets and different as well, sometimes low salaries, you know what I mean, to get to the salary that they are at right now. That's what I think about salaries, honestly.
I don't know. I think it's interesting as we will see what the population shift means in the UAE. One thing's for sure, no one is going to be wanting their salary to drop. But as you said there, according to price of living also rising, that they say that more than half of employees in the UAE are reportedly going to be looking for new jobs next year to get higher salaries. So it'll be interesting. But if you want more information on that, the Robert Half Salary Guide 2025 is out. Let's jump into Iraq news.
Well, so Iraq police arrested a masked thief and his friend who shared it online. Now that is really odd. Again, the Ras Al Khaimah police recently arrested a masked thief following a wave of vehicle break-ins, which as well stolen valuables were reported from cars with smashed windows. Now the police also arrested another individual who had posted videos of the thefts on social media, raising concerns about the potential impact on the ongoing investigations.
Dr. Tariq Mohammed bin Saif, Director General of Police Operations, spoke about the situation, saying that numerous complaints from residents prompted the formation of a specialized team from the Criminal Investigations Department.
He said, after collecting all necessary evidence, we initiated a thorough search for the culprits. Following questioning, the suspect confessed to as well breaking vehicle windows and stealing valuables.
The arrested thief, who was wearing a mask during the incident, has now been charged in connection with the break-ins. Meanwhile, the individual who shared videos of the thefts online has also been arrested and referred to the public prosecution. I don't know enough.
I mean, my only question throughout working on the story was why, if you are going to be stealing, why would you have someone else record it and post it on social media?
Was it for clout? Was it for likes?
I don't think that they got likes, because I don't think it's for clout. I think it's either that it's a reaction. He could be mentally, ill. He could be going through. I don't know that, because that was a lot of questions came through my brain. Why would he do that, and why would the other person as well like agree to recording it and posting it on social media?
Okay, what we do know is that there was thefts and Iraq police were swift to jump in and ensure it doesn't happen again. A very rare story, so we were surprised to see it. Speaking of rare, yesterday Bella Hadid was in Dubai. She's probably still here because she had a late night last night at the Chopard party. Palestinian-American supermodel Bella Hadid was spotted at Dubai Mall last night, looking every inch the superstar that she is. She's here to celebrate the launch of Chopard's new store in Dubai Mall, a super glamorous night out. And Bella actually stayed true to her roots by showing love for local Palestinian chef Halwa, and we're loving her even more for this move.
Well, Bella, we know, is a beauty brand founder with a massive following of 61 million. And she took the chance to thank Chef Halwa, a well-known Palestinian chef. She shared that she's been enjoying his knafa for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She even thanked the chef for sending some her way. Now, this is beautiful because knafa is a very prominent dessert in Palestine. And it's like, of course, it's done differently. It's a prominent dessert for the Middle East as a whole. You know, like Lebanese people do it their in a way, and Syrians as well do it their way, and Palestinians do it a way. So it's like, I love how like she's like showing her roots by not only crediting the knafa, she is as well crediting the Palestinian chef.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. And she just shared a photo of it, and now it makes me want to eat some. She also shared a pastry called tonks, which I haven't seen before. Tonks? Is it tonks? I could have that wrong. Oh. It's like really fluffy, and there's creams coming out of it. It's a brand. Oh, it's not like it's not like a croissant. I don't know. It looks great. And by the way, she looked amazing last night. Like every inch the supermodel, and her stories are really like sweet and lovely. She's with a friend and she's with her manager, and she just like has quite cute comments about everything, and she's obviously supporting the store Chopard, and she just looked like an absolute supermodel. I
wonder, does she ever have a bad picture? She's gorgeous. She really is, and as well because of how of her beautiful soul, it, I would say, reflects to the outer world. And I love her. I really do love her. She is an icon. I love how she supports Palestine. I love how she's very vocal about everything. I love how she is gorgeous and beautiful, and she is very real as well. And the fact that she was in Dubai when I was like, wow.
Where was I? And you can see the photos, the videos of people being like, oh my God, it's Bella. And like, they look super excited. I just want to know, if I eat Chef Halwa's knafa, was it knafa?
Yeah, knafa.
Will I look like Bella Hadid?
No. I don't think so, because knafa is like filled with sugar.
Don't worry about it.
Cheese.
Don't worry about that.
It's okay. You are your own beautiful self, Casey. You really are. But yeah, I think honestly, because after her recommending or I don't know, praising Chef Halwa's knafa, it makes me wonder because I love knafa. I love it. And I love the Lebanese Syrian knafa more. But I wonder what does that knafa, Chef Halwa's knafa tastes like? Maybe I'll get some today.
We are frothing at the mouth for your
knafa. Chef Halwa's knafa.
8:42. Are you taking notes for later?
Yeah. I'm like Chef Halwa knafa.
I've got his page open too. I'm like, delicious. We've had him on the show years ago in our JLT office.
Oh my God.
And he does these super cool supper clubs in his homes. He's a really well-known chef here. I'd love to know how the collaboration happened. Did he just send it to her?
Do you want me to show you?
I've got it open.
Look at this knafa.
Not open.
Look at this knafa, you guys. I mean,
There is a bit where I am.
It's fine.
It's fine. We'll move on.
It's fine.
Let's jump into our next story.
Well, Kris shares support for mothers after miscarriages. Now, in a heartfelt and powerful message, Kris recently took to social media to support, of course, mothers who have experienced miscarriages. Now, his post has sparked an outpouring of love and encouragement, with many women sharing their stories.
So he used his platform to address the emotional and often stigmatized topic of miscarriage, aiming to reduce the shame and silence surrounding it. In his message, he acknowledged the pain and loss that many mothers go through and emphasized the importance of opening up and supporting one another.
Now, Kris as well shared for all mothers who have gone through this. You are not alone. It's okay to talk about it. Let's break the silence. Now, the post, of course, quickly resonated with many as the comment section was flooded with supportive messages and heartfelt stories of women who had experienced with similar losses.
And we have some of the comments here, which I'll open them up. And I just think it was people were just able to have their voice kind of heard on such kind of generally like a sensitive issue. And people thanked Kris for coming out and opening up. Dubai Love said, yes, I completely understand. I'm a mom who had a couple of miscarriages and a high-risk pregnancy. I'm blessed now to have, grateful to be holding a 2-year-old girl. And while someone else said, well said, Kris, I myself went through 2 miscarriages and now I'm blessed to have 2 amazing girls, which I think is really nice that people are sharing that they went through miscarriages and then they were also able to conceive. Everyone has their own journeys, and I think Kris' message of support, you know what I love about it is that it wasn't like an awareness month or a post of a time. He was just acknowledging something that's so real and it's so quiet. It's just not talked about.
And that's true, as you said, it's not talked about, and it's not only not talked about. It's very easy for people who have not experienced miscarriage to be like, oh yeah, you know what, it's fine. But when a mother actually suffers from a miscarriage, it's like she loses a sense of herself, because like she lost a baby that is like from her own blood, right? And she was expecting like a baby or anything, and that's why like you see a lot of marriages do kind of like tend to end, when a miscarriage happens, because a lot of things happen when that happens, and it takes a lot of strength for a woman to let it slide. You know what I mean? To let it slide, to move on from her life as if nothing has happened. It takes a lot of courage for a woman to be normal after she suffers from a miscarriage. And I know that because my mother, before I was born, she was pregnant with 2 twin boys, and at the 5th month, she suffered from like a miscarriage. And I remember she told me like she was so heartbroken that she didn't even want to get kids. But then it happened. I think I was an accident, but then I happened. And it's kind of like fun. So I'm like, so mama, am I an accident?
Mama. Happy days, happy days.
But then I all the time wonder, I wonder what would my life would be if my 2 twin brothers were born. I wouldn't have been here. My sister wouldn't have been here. So it takes a lot of courage, because then the mother will have to move on and will have to think of do I want other kids? Because at the moment, I think they go I don't want to deal with that. Yeah.
Well done, Kris, for using social media for what it's meant to be, creating awareness and showing people that they're not alone, which I think is just super duper important. It's Wednesday morning, it's 8:46. We're excited to welcome our next guest on the show. Azhar Sajan is going to be talking about he's going to be talking about what Casa Milano is doing down at Dubai, downtown design. I'll get my words out at some point. He's going to be with us after this very short break. We're also talking about the amazing competition they've got going on down there, so please stay tuned. guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is Azhar Sajan, the founder and director of Casa Milano. This week, Casa Milano is at Downtown Design with their biggest booth ever, working with 8 design firms on the high stakes Talking Walls reimagining the bathroom experience challenge, creating an inspiring platform for young talent to showcase their creativity. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on this bright and beautiful morning.
Yes, thank you for being here. But my first question, because you know what, I have been around a designer. My sister is an interior designer, and she does it. By the way, she tells me about all of these things that happen all the time. So if you can tell me, what is actually happening at Downtown Design?
So currently we have Dubai Design Week running, and they have this beautiful platform called Downtown Design. It's where Casa Milano is going to be exhibiting, all their new collections, the new designs and the trends that have been, taking place. And we have taken a 400 square meter booth. And the beauty is, it's not a typical exhibition that we're doing. We have actually created a new competition called Talking Walls by Casa Milano, where we have 8 different design companies that we partner up with, we bring in, and we give the junior designers actually an opportunity. Why junior designers? Because the idea is that we want to give them recognition. They're young, and normally you don't get that. Sometimes there's a political aspect of it. So the idea was that we want to bring the junior designers on board for this, where they get to create a concept based on the themes and products we provide. And the fun part about it is that we bring that concept to reality at Downtown Design. So it's a win-win situation for both sides, where the junior designer gets a recognition. They get to go to Italy if they win. Casa Milano's products are showcased in the best possible way because these companies are very well reputed in the market.
We love bathroom decor and we love Casa Milano. My Pinterest board is full of it. But my question to you on Talking Walls, what inspired the name?
Talking Walls, think about it like that. So, when you see a piece of art, finally, you can make an entire description out of it, and it's based on everybody's different perspectives. So the idea is I've given 8 different themes to 8 different design companies. And based on that theme, based on that specific word, they've been allocated a certain amount of products for them to use to enhance their creativity and build on that. So the idea is they're getting a 12 square meter space. Build your imagination, showcase your creativity to the best of its ability on what is possible, release the unimaginable, and that's basically it. Talking walls, you can just speak.
Fun.
I love that. Now, a lot of junior designers often feel like that they are lacking a platform for themselves. So how do you think, and why do you think that this initiative actually can help them?
Like I said in the beginning, this is a very good opportunity for junior designers, because one day these junior designers will become senior interior designers, design directors, start their own thing. So this is a beautiful platform for them to showcase their abilities, showcase their emerging talent. That's exactly why I built this platform, because when we're all back in the day in school, you don't get that appreciation, you don't get that early years appreciation, because it's all about hard work, and you have to be a little bit gutsy, creative, all of these things. So this is a very beautiful platform for them. They get to reimagine themselves, and you will definitely see some very interesting concepts that have been created. And from what I started this last year, it's very different, and bold.
I really hope you're filming the whole thing, because I can literally see like a documentary coming from this after you are.
Something like that. A lot of people did tell me, create some sort of a documentary, the entire idea of how the stand is created, how the perspective of the designer is. Are they happy? Are they not? There's always those things happening. So there are a lot of snippets, but in terms of a documentary, we'll see how that goes.
Looking forward to it. Speaking of what's going on down there, you mentioned 400 square meters of space.
Yeah.
It sounds absolutely huge. So as a visitor, what can I expect? How is it going to be different from last year? Is it interactive?
Oh, absolutely. So last year we had 325 square meter of space. We took a very bold decision to take that massive space to see what we can add, what we can showcase. This year we've taken 400 because of the success we saw last year because of the amount of people that came in, the appreciation. Even our own contemporaries walked in and, gave that respect. So we knew that this platform is the right place to showcase the products, the new collections, the aspect of sustainability, to show all of these points, the talking walls, Casa Milano ranges, my brands that I'm working with. It's a beautiful space which we've allocated, and believe me, it's so good that you can start burning calories as well because it's so massive. I actually burned 5,000 steps yesterday just walking through across that 5 times.
Just like living your best life.
Oh yeah.
All the bathroom designs, love it so much.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, I want to ask that, does the inspiration and initiative behind Talking Walls come from like a personal experience?
It's my dad's idea in a way, because he wanted to do some sort of an award show for designers to, enhance relationships, build a community. And we kind of tweaked it in a way where I have one of my colleagues, her name is Marina. We spoke about a beautiful idea that we wanted to do this. She said, give me 2 days, let me just tweak it for you. It's your call, you want to take it, don't take it. So instead of doing it for one night, we ended up doing a 6 to 8 month type of a program where we start the foundation by meeting the designers, getting to know them, understanding them, making sure the synergies are right, having that right opportunity, and then from March till November, we're ready.
We speak about how Talking Walls is giving a platform to younger designers, and I wonder at Casa Milano and in general, do you see a difference in how young designers design or how young shoppers shop?
Oh yeah, because the design aspect changes from time to time. You're bringing back trends from the 80s, you're bringing back trends from the 90s because they're very nostalgic in one way, and then you're giving them some sort of a shift in time for this modern part of it. And for young shoppers like yourselves, of course, people who are recently married, they wanted to move into a new apartment. They probably have everything there, but they want to bring it and make it their own. So, of course, we attract a very large amount of young couples that come in, somebody who's already, age and has a massive family. It depends. It varies from diversification and age demographics, yes.
Now, as a Gen Z, now the Gen Zs, of course, according to social media, they are like debunking the minimalistic trend. The minimal trend, not having a lot of things. So, do you feel like buyers are actually following these trends?
Oh yeah, of course. So my family doesn't like the minimalistic trend at all. They love everything. Oh no, you have to fill this area as well because it's like, oh my God, this is going to be empty. But not necessarily the case. A lot of people, now the case is less is more. So yes, a lot of people are going for that very aesthetic vibe of keeping something minimalistic, but it depends from place to place.
For people watching, will you be judging? And even so, what makes a great designer in your opinion?
This competition, I am one part of the judge, basically like the presentation part of it, where I did attend most of the presentations. So I am going to be judging that. And some of them were super, really, really good. They went above and beyond for that. And what makes a good designer, it's based on perspective, I would say. The idea is if you are yourself and you are able to embody that in your designs and you can, sell it well, that makes a good designer.
Do you think Farah and I could be designers if we were to put it to the test?
I think everybody in their heart is a designer, because normally you don't need a designer sometimes to make your own home. You want to go and envision it yourself. So it really depends. I think you can.
Okay, so Casa Milano down at Dubai Design District, that's happening there, but what's happening there is we want to put ourselves head to head. We're going to need the producers to bring in the design board and we're going to have a little game of design battle.
We can do it.
Would you be the host if we were to set this up? Yeah. You'll host the game?
I'll take a job for a day, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is this will be your camera to host.
All right.
We'll put it into the middle. And let's get it up. We're going to do Battle of the Designers, Casey versus Farah. If you're watching on Instagram now, I want you right now to think who is more aesthetic in their vibe. Is it Farah or is it me? And get your answers in, and then we'll put it to the test.
That's gonna be fun.
I mean, I better win. My sister is an interior designer. She's gonna be
I was gonna say that actually, like, it has to be in the genes and the blood.
Do you think so?
I mean, I hope so. I don't know.
Who knows? It could be possible. It looks like a lot of fun, though.
Why not?
Okay. So this is behind us. We've got a beautiful Casa Milano design, but in front is the board where we're going to go head to head.
Okay.
And the script.
So I can mention.
Yes, they have to draw it. They have 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, and the script is coming up here on the teleprompter. Okay. Okay, let's go head to head.
Ready.
Now.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I am ready. All right. So the first word that first phrase that you guys have.
1 second. Let's get the teleprompter down.
Ready? Yeah.
Let's get it down because we want to do a game show vibe. Okay, I'm going to close this and bring it down. Okay, here we go.
All right.
There we
This is gonna
go.
be
There
fun.
we go. There we go.
Ready. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, I'm Azhar Sajan and today I'm hosting Lovin Dubai's Battle of the Designers, the Gen Z edition. Our talented top designers, Casey and Farah, will be sketching designs inspired by different ideas. They have 1 minute to do it, and I will be the judge. Ready?
Producers, let's get a one.
Let's get the 1 minute countdown.
1 minute?
Battle of the
Okay.
Designers.
Okay.
Draw a couch that's designed for Gen Z.
A couch? Okay, wait, how does a couch? Okay.
You can make any couch you guys want.
I don't know. What am I doing? Ah! Okay, it's just so
Can I
bad.
see the
Casey,
countdown?
I think you're going to win.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Oh my God, am I even doing it correctly? I'm sorry, Marah.
Oh, this
Marah,
is gonna be
if
hilarious.
If my sister
I
ever...
see TikTok. I see a couch.
Okay.
I also see a lamp combined into a couch, which is merged.
Can we explain it to you? Because I don't think
please.
you're going to...
I think that's the beauty of Pictionary.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, are we done with the minutes?
I think you are. Yeah, I think you guys are.
I think I'm done, but I will explain what I mean. Okay,
All right, please go for it.
Okay, so hi guys. So this is my couch. Now this is the couch, right?
Yeah.
But this is extending to like a table. This is a table.
Okay, that's a table. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought that was an anchor connected to the couch, and that's a lamp.
No. I'm sorry.
If you have to explain it, Farah.
I mean, it makes sense. And this, for some reason, is like, you know, like a TV that, you know, because like we like to like, I don't know, like that, and like a TV that's like on top. Yeah.
I hope your sister's not watching the show.
Yeah, I really hope so. I'm so sorry, Marah. I really am. Yeah.
But you tried. It's really cool.
I tried. Look, the concept, if you think about it,
The goal
it makes sense.
is to sell it and explain it in your own way. So
Look,
you did your job.
It makes sense. It makes sense, you know, but I just can't draw.
Inshallah.
So, Mr. Adjudicator, I took my inspiration from Casa Milano's idea that minimalistic trends, we don't want them, we want a lot. Therefore, we have elements on the couch.
Very
we
good.
have a TikTok TV. We have a sign that says work from home because as Gen Z, that's what we want. And that is what we manifest every day, work from home. We have another TikTok element.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing I could think of that Gen Z likes. And then this is more of a couch sofa situation because who wants to leave their couch at any point?
Does?
So we've just made it really, really big. It's nearly a bed. It's in the bedroom. It could actually be transferred from bedroom to living room to kitchen. It doesn't matter.
On a click like that.
Click.
Wow. I think you did an amazing job.
Very interesting and innovative thoughts, and you know, bringing in the modern design and trend for the future. Well done.
Thank you. If you could announce a winner, please.
Oh my God, are you guys gonna hate me if I announce a winner?
No, it's okay. It's fine.
If the answer is wrong, yes.
Oh
fine.
God.
It's fine.
For
It's
me,
fine.
both are winners at this heart.
Oh.
Well done.
Thank
Too
you.
kind.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
so much.
you.
Thank you.
Azhar Sajan, everything is down at Dubai Downtown Design District, Casa Milano. Go and check it out. 400 square meters of absolute design success. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
this
you guys
morning.
for having me.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much for joining
much.
us.
Thank
That
you.
brings
Thank
us to the end of the show. We're back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye bye.
Thank you. That was fun.